Hi, I'm Sylvia Gordon, and many people have to pay for Medicare Part A. Now, the vast majority of people, 90% of people in the country, when they get ready to turn 65, Medicare Part A is already paid up. It's premium free. You paid for it already because they took the money out of your paycheck every week while you were working. You might have noticed that. So people like to say, oh, Medicare Part A is free. It's not free, but you already paid for it. Now, that's if you worked at least 10 years and paid your FICA taxes, or you were married to somebody and you're qualifying as a spouse and they worked at least 10 years. But what if you didn't work at least 10 years? So there are people that have to pay for Medicare Part A, and you can guess it's probably not cheap. So if you worked, you have to have 40 hours, 40 quarters, which is 10 years. You can get 4 quarters a year. So let's say you only have 30 quarters, 30, not quite 40. You'll pay around $250. Now it changes every year, but we'll say around $250. Call us if you want the exact amount. If you work 29 or less quarters, you're gonna pay double that. So almost $600 a month for Medicare Part A, okay? Then you also have to get Medicare Part B, which is gonna cost almost $200 a month. So who doesn't qualify for premium-free Medicare Part A? It's a lot of people that have just immigrated here, right? Also, so you have to be turning 65 and have to have lived in the U.S. for at least 5 years, and you can buy Medicare Part A. Now, a lot of people are like, I don't want to pay $600 almost, plus $100 and however much, $200 more for Medicare Part B. I'm just going to stay on Obamacare. I'm just not going to get A. And a lot of people do that because Obamacare is cheaper and you can do that. But then you're late for Medicare Part A, which means you can only sign up certain time of the year, which would be the first quarter of the year. You can't just get it any time of the year because Obamacare can have really high deductibles. So if you did get cancer, you'd be like, oh, I want to run over to Medicare. Yes, you can run back over to Medicare, but only during certain times of the year. So keep in mind, if you are turning 65, you've lived here at least 5 years, and you don't get Medicare Part A, then you are late, which means you have to pay a penalty. The penalty is 10% times twice the number of years you didn't get it. So if you went over and hit out on Medicare for 2 years, you're going to pay that penalty times 4 years, 10% times 4 years. It's a 40% penalty. So they don't want you hiding out on Medicare. They want you to go hiding out on Obamacare. They want you to go to Medicare. So if you're one of those people that has to pay for Medicare Part A, you also have to enroll in Part B. You can't go, ooh, I'm paying almost $600 a month for A. I'm not going to get B. I'll just get A. A covers everything in a hospital and hospice. B covers things outside of the hospital, doctor visit, labs, x-rays, MRI, stuff like that. So you're like, I'm just going to get A. Okay, something's better than nothing. Okay, that's not how the law is written. If you have to pay for A, you have to enroll in B2. You don't have the option to break them apart. Now, if you get, like majority of Americans, if you get your Medicare Part A premium free, you don't pay for Medicare Part A, you can choose just to take A and not to take B. I know, it's complicated, it's frustrating. That's why we're here. When you have questions, call our office. You never pay for a consultation. There's lots of great question and answer retirement guides and information that's on our website that can also help you. Thanks for tuning in, and if you do not subscribe, please hit the subscribe button. If you like this video, you might really like this video. Check it out. And we'd appreciate if you subscribe to our channel so you never miss a great video. We put out one every week. Check in the description below this video for a link to our cheat sheet on Social Security and Medicare. And you can also give us a comment if you have a specific question. Always feel free to call us or email us at the Medicare Family.